Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet, voice you know with the news you trust studio, sponsored by BASF, where you can count on the trusted performance of Alevo seed treatment to protect your soybean crop. I'm Joel Norwood. A couple notes to pass along. Don't forget Mercer Landmark will be hosting their 4th annual Agro Expo at the Laddie Agronomy Facility in Paulding. To learn more, visit agrowexpo.com, agroexpo.com. And then the Wayne County Fair, Certified Angus Beef, invite you to visit the Wayne County Fair coming up September 6th through the 11th. Visit WayneCountyFairOhio.com for a full schedule of events. We'll be there. And then also listen next Tuesday here on the Ohio AgNet. We'll be bringing you an update from Ohio Corn and Wheat. In news, latest figures from USDA say it looks like farm income projected higher in 2025. Carrie Litkowski is senior economist with the Economic Research Service.
For net cash farm income, after reaching a record high in 2022, it fell 28% in 2023 and then fell another 12% in 2024. In 2025, net cash farm income is forecast to increase 25% or almost $37 billion. Inflation adjusted.
Litkowski says the boost is twofold.
And most of the forecast increase in net farm income is being driven by government payments and receipts for animal and animal products.
No great surprise on the animal products side. It is record price time in the beef market. And it looks like, at least for the time being, things going to continue to go up. We'll see. Carrie Litkowski, senior economist with the Economic Research Service, giving us an update as farm income projected higher year over year here in 2025. Now, some of you crop producers might be saying, hey, great for those livestock folks, but corn and soybean prices sure are not great. Well, Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley says he plans to talk with Secretary of Agriculture Brooke Rollins about the need for more aid for soybean and other producers struggling with low prices for their crops. Now, Grassley says it might take legislation or aid from the Commodity Credit Corporation.
Word that I'm getting from bankers and from farmers is that there's going to be tremendous stress as a result of the low prices now. And I think it's going to hit a crescendo where there will end up being some help, but it hasn't reached that point yet.
He says he also has concerns about tariffs on fertilizers coming into the country, hoping input prices don't become more of a problem. Elsewhere, USDA has extended the public comment period for their controversial reorganization plan, the new deadline, September 30th. Now, this plan has come under heavy criticism from many parties. It's calling for relocating much of its Washington area workforce to 5 regional hubs across the country. Chicken producers are applauding a new decision by the Environmental Protection Agency, which has decided against imposing stricter federal wastewater regulations on U.S. meat and poultry processors. After a multi-year review, the agency has determined that current federal, state, and local rules under the Clean Water Act are effective and that tighter requirements would cause harmful cost burdens, facility closures, as well as job losses. The National Chicken Council has come out praising the decision, and they're calling it a common-sense approach that recognizes existing oversight. A little rain off and on outside of the broadcast studio today. My flowers appreciate it, but the farm fields around us a little bit late. Plenty of dry down going on already. Let's check in with our meteorologist friend. Thanks to Seed Consultants. Here's Ryan.
Scattered showers continue to try and exit Ohio here today. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. Let's take a look at your forecast update through the rest of the afternoon. Not looking at any major changes here. This frontal boundary pushing away. We're seeing some gradual clearing across the state from northwest to southeast. Watching a secondary low come together in the upper Midwest, but it's going to mainly affect Michigan and the Great Lakes, not us tomorrow. I do think, though, that we have to watch a Missouri and Tennessee Valley system trying to lift northeastward into Ohio for the overnight, Friday night, and through Saturday midday. The balance of the weekend is dry, and so is all of next week. I'm Ryan Martin.
Thanks, Ryan. Weather brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance. Online at seedconsultants.com. Stay tuned for markets. Up next.
When you're buying seed, there's more to a transaction than money. You're exchanging time and trust, hoping each decision adds up at harvest. Seed Consultants sales professionals don't take that lightly. With products made to excel in the Eastern Corn Belt and agronomic knowledge that stands up to the test, we're all about the same things you are: reliability and results. Buy into a better seed experience. Visit seedconsultants.com to view our corn and soybean lineup.
Quick look at what's driving markets today with Ryan Metzger of Lice Mercantile.
This is Ryan Metzger with Lice Mercantile providing you with your midweek grain fundamentals. The Trump administration decided to bypass Congress in order to implement exuberant tariffs on other countries as a means to force them to the negotiation table in order to broker new deals. However, on Friday, a federal appeals court ruled that the Trump's Liberation Day tariffs, as well as the fentanyl tariffs against Canada, Mexico, and China, were ruled unconstitutionally implemented by the Trump administration. So now we must wonder what happens to the ongoing negotiations we've been having with all of our trading partners following this ruling. Please visit our website, licemercantile.com, to learn more about our grain marketing program and crop insurance services.
Uncertainty, rarely a great thing for market prices as we take a look at what's happening in Chicago right now. September corn down 30 cents to $3.94 3/4. New crop corn off 3.5 cents to $4.14 1/2. September soybeans down 8 cents to $10.08 as new crop beans off 8.5 cents to $10.23. And September wheat $4.98 1/2 per bushel, down 5.5 cents. Markets thanks to Seed Consultants. Simply better performance. Online at seedconsultants.com. We're seeing the livestock side. October cattle down 60 cents to $237.73. Similar downward movement for feeder cattle. October lean hogs up $1.10 to $94.93. And milk trending off about 10 cents. This is the Ohio Ag Dat.